the news, given your injury that you were named
Yeah,
to the Rising
me
Star.
too. Yeah.
What was your reaction when you found out?
Yeah, my agent had texted me. He texted me like the picture of the names, and I was just like, I mean, it's obviously been one of my goals to be in that game, and I didn't know if I was eligible or not to even be in it, but it's really cool to be named that in the games I was played in the games I played in.
Sure. Some guys immediately after injury find it hard to like continue watching basketball. It's like just the mental pain of
Yeah.
being away. I guess how much have you kept tabs on your team, but just the league in general, and I guess how are you coping with the mental side of coming back?
Yeah, I knew right away that the mental side was going to be probably the hardest part of it. So I definitely took some time away and just I couldn't, like you said, it was hard to watch it a little bit. You get frustrated sometimes. It's like why me or why did this happen? But talking to my family, the people around me, I just know it's part of my process, and I know I'm gonna come back even better. It's all a part of the plan, and I'm excited that I get to learn new things. I get to watch it from a different perspective, and just trying to find the good in every situation.
You sort of just take us back to that, like the night of mentioning that maybe something was bothering your knee
Yeah.
and just sort of the, I'm sure, the shock of like, oh, is this serious? And
Yeah.
what that will
Yeah,
come.
I mean, when I first fell, I mean, I thought it was my head, but it really wasn't. I didn't really feel much. When I got up, it was my knee that was bothering me, and when I went back for the concussion test, I was good. And when I came back out for the game, like a couple of plays down, I think I was guarding Siakam, and I was like a post up, and I was like, wow, like yeah, he could easily score on me if he just backs me down. My knee is really hurting, and it was like towards the end of the game, and I told the medical staff I couldn't. It kind of felt weird. And the next day is when I really it was like swollen, and I was like limping, and I was like, dang, I need to tell somebody immediately. So I told them, got the MRI and everything, and didn't really think much of it. To be honest, I thought it was something more minor. And then like my agent called me, and it was very very sad tone, and I was like, oh goodness, this is not good. And they told me it, and it was hard. I mean, I started crying. It was very tough to hear like how long I'd be out for, and to know I've worked so hard to be in the NBA, and now like it just gets taken away from you so quick. So it was tough, especially that night. And then surgery, like I don't like needles, and I don't like anything medical wise. So I didn't even want to hear what was wrong with me or anything. I just wanted them to do it, get it over with, and luckily I'm good now, and I got a little cane with me, so just taking it step by step.
Kind of where are you at in the recovery process as far as like what are you doing treatment wise right now, just to kind of at this stage of
Yeah, just kind of get like regaining balance, walking on the treadmill with the zero gravity thing, just kind of learning my body again, learning how to walk regular again. So just taking it super slow. Definitely don't want anything to happen, and knowing it's gonna be a full recovery, and just keeping that in mind.
You're a very regimented person, like down to between working out, getting shots up, but also like training your mind and meditating and all that. So what has filled the void that basketball is not?
Yeah, I right when after surgery when I started feeling better, I wanted to figure out something to do, like a new hobby, something. And so right now I'm learning Spanish on Duolingo, and I'm learning the piano. I've taken some piano classes, but now my morning routine is like really kind of is like a time to relax. I do my journal. I now meditate for longer. I visualize for longer, visualizing a healthy knee. I made a new goal board, and then I usually go into my reading and then my Spanish, and then I have my night routine. But I love having these little habits and building my routine now. I think it's gonna help me in the long run, and well, I know it will help me in the long run. So it's kind of fun finding new stuff that I like and have always wanted to do, and now I have some time to actually do it.
Your languages and instruments like Spanish and like the piano.
Spanish because when I was in middle school, I took advanced Spanish and I was really good and I should have stayed with it. But when I got to high school, it was like the Spanish I'd already knew, so it was kind of easy for me. And then now I need like to regain that all back. And so I think it'd just be cool to learn Spanish. And then piano is just something I've always thought was like the coolest thing when like you go into like a room and there'd be somebody playing the piano and one of your friends knew how to play the piano and they just walk in and like play some for 'em. And I thought that was really cool. So I just want to learn it.
You still take classes at Duke, online or anything?
Nah, not right now. I'm still trying. I know Duke is tough with the online classes, but I'm trying.
Jared, obviously Joel has had meniscus injuries in the past too. Have you talked to him at all about
Yeah.
his road and any advice he's had for you?
Yeah, he FaceTimed me after it happened, and it was just really cool. He wanted to just know like what I was doing, what really had happened, and just told me kind of how to get through it, and just helped me with that. So it was really cool to hear from him and the rest of my team as well.
I mean, Jared, to that point, I guess what's kind of been the support system like from your teammates and everybody just kind of reaching out to you, checking in with you, things like that.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, from support staff to teammates, coaches, like they've all reached out, just checked on me if I was good, and it's been really cool to feel the love that the city and my teammates and family and everyone around me has shown me.
Kind of now you can sort of step back and watch everything from a different perspective. Like, what are some things that you've already just picked up, sort of from having that space and that new lens, I guess?
Yeah, even going back and watch some of my games, I kind of get frustrated sometimes because even now I feel like I've gotten better, and I look at myself and or even just watching film. We watch a film on an older game, and I'm like, damn, like I could have done that better. Like I know how to do that. I know how to do a base go. I know how to guard someone better. Just simple things like that. But it's cool watching myself back and watching this team now, and then seeing players who didn't get the opportunity before, like Justin and Adem, like really seeing them shine. It's really cool.
Do you plan on going to San Francisco for the festivities?
I don't know yet. I actually don't know that. When I found out today, I didn't even know I was going, and I didn't even know I was eligible. So we'll see.